Hello. We have been traveling around the web to find the tallest queens, and we will be ranking them today. As a tall queen myself, I will be joined by tall queen number 2, Anthony Padilla.
Hello, yes, I've always been a tall queen and I've always been told that, so it's only appropriate that I'm here with you today.
Last year we did short king tier list, and well, it was short. But as a tall queen, we must elevate ourselves and reach the sky.
When did you reach your current height? And is that 6 foot?
Oh my God.
6 feet tall?
I am 6 feet tall.
Uh-huh.
And you are 5'11".
5'11".
I feel like I was 5'10" at age 13.
Oh,
Yeah.
so what was
Is right.
What was that like? Did you love it?
I hated it.
Yeah?
I really did.
Did you hit a growth spurt over like one summer or something?
Yeah, I was really, really tall, very, very thin, and like dangly.
Yeah,
like I was
yeah. Like your body had not caught up to your height?
Exactly, so I was just like,
Like a Slenderman type
yes, I was
body.
Slenderman. Yes,
Yes,
exactly, with
yes.
braces.
What do people say? Oh, you're so tall. What's the weather like up there?
They'd call me like big woman or tall or Tits McGee because I always had tits. Always.
Does it have anything to do
They
with that?
grew the same type as my height. So people come in and be like, oh, are you the teacher? And I was like, I'm 13 years old.
What?
And I would always hunch over in pictures.
Oh, to try to be shorter?
Yeah, I would always take pictures like a little bit squat.
I feel like I didn't hit my height until like 15?
Really?
Yeah.
Did you think it was weird that girls were taller than you at that age?
Yeah, it was super weird. I was like, how are we both 12 and you're 6 feet tall? I had a crush on this girl that was 5'11".
Oh, yeah?
And I was like 5'2".
And you're like, hello?
Yeah, someday I'll be up there next to you in that atmosphere.
I feel like in college, I really, really started to embrace it. And then when I got out of college, the amount of compliments were like, go off, girl. But then, here's the thing, I still struggle with high heels.
Oh, like
to
you don't
this
wear
day.
them? Like you just try not to wear them?
You've seen me in very high heels.
Yeah, I have.
People are like, oh, what the hell?
You're like 6'5".
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it's very overwhelming for people.
Yeah.
So
I saw the picture of you standing next to Spencer and it was,
yeah, that was
That was a
wild.
journey.
He loved that.
you did love that.
That was his
Loved
fantasy.
it. Yes. I'm glad you were there to help him out with that.
So now I've embraced my height. And you've embraced your height?
Yep, I have embraced it now.
Well, it's beautiful.
Thank you. Well, shall we start ranking these queens?
Yes, shall. Okay, so what's our criteria? How are we gonna rank these tall
I
queens?
feel like we can't just rank them on their actual physical height.
Yeah, I agree.
I feel like I'm gonna want to rank them on what kind of energy they give.
Ooh,
What kind
yeah,
of height do
5.
they feel? You know, I feel like I'm gonna be surprised seeing the height of some of these people because I either thought they were taller or short.
Yep. So it's vibe, it's energy, it's owning it, and it's actual height that we're ranking it.
Yeah.
Right?
Let's go.
Shall I go in the bucket first?
Yeah, put your hand in the bucket. I thought these were barf buckets for a second.
Oh yeah.
I thought these were
That's
like
the
eat it or
next
yeet it
video.
bucket.
Our first tall queen, Michelle Obama, who is 5'11".
5'11".
Isn't that crazy?
That's I actually for some reason thought she was like 5'9", but is maybe Obama's really tall, so he looks like.
I think Obama's like 6'2".
Okay, yeah, I feel like my
Our hacker is on it.
Whoa, nice. So my perception was off. I thought he was like 6 foot and she was like 5'8".
Nope, she's 5'11".
Damn.
And damn, she rocks.
She does rock it though. She gives tall energy. Yeah.
Her vibes are really, really strong, and also like, I don't give a
I think it's the confidence there.
Yeah.
That like feels very tall. In some
boss.
sense.
Also, she was, a president's wife.
That's true too. There is
Becoming.
that.
She's so becoming.
I think it's at least an A.
I think it's an A. We'll
Let's
put
go.
her right here. Look at us.
Look at us. We already know we're S tier.
We're in the super.
What will I find in this barf bucket? I am gonna find Zendaya, 5'10".
Okay, she is
5'10".
a boss.
She is a boss.
She's 5'10".
5'10".
Does she not feel like she's 6'2"?
She does feel like she's 6'2". There's something about her energy and just the way she holds herself.
Also a boss. Disney
Also
star.
a boss. I mean, look at that.
Dune.
She do it. She's doing it. She's doing it. She's doing it.
Wow.
She's doing a lot.
Being tall is being cool.
Yeah.
I
I think she's very cool.
think she's an A.
She gives tall vibes too.
She also, is it just us who are allowed to be on the S?
Did we make that rule that it's just us up there?
Okay, no.
I feel like I would feel pretty good with Zendaya. Though.
Really?
I would feel good with her.
Because some people don't actually enjoy Zendaya.
Oh, is she just an A?
No, I think she's fucking awesome.
Yeah? A for awesome or S for super?
A.
A. Oh!
I don't know.
No, I think it's right. I think it's right.
You think it's right, right?
I think in a few years, I think she's still growing into her tall queen energy.
Correct.
I think as she continues to
And she's
to
dating
grow.
someone shorter. Tom
Oh,
Holland.
yeah?
Is Tom Holland 5'6", 5'7"?
5'7".
5'7".
Dang.
So she's 3 inches taller than him.
I'm really excited about this tall queen.
Ooh, yes.
Tilda Swinton. Guess how tall?
5'11"?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I feel like she's exactly 5'11" in my head.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she definitely towers in the way that she holds herself,
I agree.
presents herself. I feel like she's one of the most confident actors.
I agree. She's like very androgynous looking. She always, the thing about her though is she has like such a powerful vibe.
Yeah.
But her voice is like
That's
almost
true.
soft, isn't
Cuts.
it?
Yeah,
It's like a violin.
Wow, yeah, it is. I want to hear it. It's like a violin and a cello at the same time.
Yeah. She's almost like, she almost has this kind of voice.
It's so commanding yet gentle.
Where is she from? It's almost like up here.
I agree. I feel like she could be the loudest person in the room just sitting silently.
Or standing silently.
Or standing silently. Or floating. I don't even know.
She could float. How old do we think Tilda is? Because I honestly feel like she's ageless.
She's eternal. I think that's S tier quality.
Whoa!
I think that's S tier.
Really?
Yeah.
So, crazy thing about Tilda is she was born into Scottish nobility.
Well, that all makes sense.
Yeah, she's a freaking boss.
All right, next up we have Sigourney Weaver.
Okay.
Guess her height.
Okay.
What vibe does her height give you?
5'10" or 5'9", 5'10". Oh no, Sigourney is super tall, 6'1".
6 foot. Yeah.
She's my height.
Yeah.
She's my height.
You would stand next to her and look her directly in the eyeballs.
She's my height.
Yeah.
So this is, one of these pictures is Amanda Barnes' Slack photo.
Oh yeah.
What's her name in Alien again? Ripley. Have you seen Alien?
Yeah.
God, that movie's
she is
so
a boss.
good. She's a boss, she's a badass, she's strong.
She brings such a confidence to her acting as well.
Yeah.
It feels like she's not thinking about it. It feels like she just is it.
Also, I think when I was younger, my biggest insecurity was like, oh, tall people are just kind of intense and demanding, and they can't be like soft or sensitive or sexy. And I think that she is all of those things.
That's true. Yeah.
Do you agree with that?
Yeah, I agree. Do you feel like if you knew that she was 6 foot, you would have had a different idea of your height?
If she was shorter, I think I would be disappointed.
What? What? Why?
Is that f***ed up?
Why?
Is that f***ed up? Short people can give tall queen energy.
tall
they
queen energy.
definitely can.
Yeah, I wonder if we have any shorter people, physically shorter, that just give such tall queen energy.
I don't know. We'll have to see.
Where are we putting Sigourney?
Okay, Sigourney Ripley.
Yeah.
She kind of feels like an A to me.
She feels like an A to
But
me
she's
as well.
also a fucking boss. Like, I would even put her at S, but.
I'm feeling A for
Okay,
some
let's
reason.
put
Does
her
that
on
feel
A.
right?
Yeah. Let's
All
put her on
right.
A.
Are we just being nice, or do we got some
We
stinkers
are not
in here?
being nice.
We got some stinkers in here somewhere?
I think we got some stinkers in here. Okay, Queen Latifah.
Let's see. She's got queen in her name.
Yeah, she's
I
a
feel like
badass.
She immediately feels tall in my head.
How tall?
I already saw the back, 5'10".
Okay. Well, that game's done.
But she gives actually taller energy than 5'10".
She really does.
She also gives 6 foot.
Yeah, her vibe is very like encompassing. Like she's like, I'm a boss. Like,
Yeah.
She breaks pavement.
Yeah, for sure. I feel like she walks into a room and everyone just says, "What do you need?" First name Queen, last name Latifah.
I really do love Queen Latifah. I feel like she's been in my world for a long time, ever since I was little.
Where would you place her?
I want to put her on A, but I'm also just like, are we being nice?
Are we being nice?
What
I don't
do you
know.
think?
She feels like A as well.
Okay.
But I'm like, I don't want to do a whole list of A's.
Okay, well, let's put her A, and then we'll decide.
Okay, and then we make a vow to never put anyone on A tier again.
No, that's not what we're deciding at all.
Well, let's see who's next. Will
Okay.
they be A tier as well?
If we fill up all the A's, which I feel like you and I might because we're sweeties, we have to negotiate and take
Okay.
and knock someone down.
By negotiating, do you mean like knocking each other out?
Yeah. No,
Okay.
we're gonna fight at the end of this video.
Good, I'll fight you for my A tier that
Do
I
you
need
think
up
that
there.
you would win in a fight against me?
Yes. Yes. I don't know, you do Muay Thai.
Muay
you do
Thai?
Muay Thai.
I do Muay Thai. 6 p.m. Muay Thais.
You do Muay Thais.
Muay Thai. So do you think that you...
No, I think I would not win against you, no. I think it would be a pretty fun fight to watch, though.
Yeah.
I think it would be close. You know,
Look at us, fucking queens.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
I'll get into it, and then we'll fight.
Okay.
We'll fight tonight.
Yay!
I can't wait to fight
Guys,
you.
wait for that next video where Anthony and I fight.
Now we got She-Hulk.
Okay.
The green woman.
I did watch this show.
The green queen herself, She-Hulk.
She-Hulk.
Do you know how tall She-Hulk is?
She-Hulk is... She's tall. She's a big one.
Big one.
6'5".
Keep it going.
6'6".
Keep it going. She's 6'7".
6'8".
She's
6'7"?
6'7". Pretty
That's
average.
a little much.
That's a little much.
No,
Is she
it's cool. It's
overcompensating?
cool. It's cool. Probably.
Yeah.
I mean, she...
What is her energy? I haven't seen anything with She-Hulk. Does her
Okay.
energy feel 6'7"?
She-Hulk is really, really fun. I don't know if her energy feels 6'7". It feels like she's like, oh, whoa, how did this happen to me? So when Jennifer Walters is regular as like a chick, normal, what am I saying?
As a regular old chick.
You get it. I think she's shorter, and then when she gets really, really angry, she grows to this height.
Okay, but does she seem confident in that height? Like that's her natural state? Or does her shorter human self...
Más o menos. It
Does her
feels
natural
like
human self feel like that's her natural height?
her natural human self feels like that's her natural height.
Okay.
I feel like she doesn't feel that confident.
Yeah?
I feel like the Hulk is not the most confident character.
So I feel like this can't be in anywhere up in the top
No,
half.
it doesn't feel like an A to me. And nothing against her. Like, she's 6'7", rocket.
Rocket.
Good luck getting anywhere.
But she still has some time to like feel herself out at that height.
Yeah, she needs a little bit more time. I think she needs to simmer a little bit because there's
Okay.
only been one season.
Right.
Of She-Hulk.
So it's like when you were 13 and you were 5'10" and you needed a few years to get used to it.
To not be called the teacher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm. Where is she at, do you think? I want to put her in C because it's green, but
I think that's fun.
Yeah?
I think she's C.
yeah, I think she's in the green category. We have confidence in you. We see your potential.
Someday, honey.
Someday you'll be up there with the rest
Someday.
of the greats. Hoomst.
Adele.
Adele. Wait, I never clocked her as a tall queen.
She's pretty tall.
Yeah?
Guess how tall she is?
5'10"? Lower. 5'9".
She's 5'9".
5'9".
She's 5'9". Hello from the other side. Adele is an incredible singer, and she also has a residency at Vegas right now, still.
She's taller than Ian, and that's how I know if they're a tall queen.
How tall is Ian?
5'8". Yeah.
Oh.
So I think
He's only an inch taller than Shane?
I guess so.
I guess that just feels so different. I think because Shane's like, "Arr,
Yeah.
ruff."
That's true. That's true. Ian's
And
like,
Ian's like,
that's fair. Yeah, fair assessment. She doesn't give energy of a super tall queen, in my opinion.
no, she doesn't, but she's super powerful.
She's very powerful, very talented.
Her voice is incredible.
Yeah.
But she gives, like, I wouldn't say that she, like, walks into a room and, like, I don't know.
I feel I'm like, I'm not sure if our criteria is like, are they commanding? Are they powerful? Because
I wouldn't say she is commanding when she sings.
yeah. Okay, so it's almost like she has an alter ego where she becomes.
Yes, like, remember when Beyonce was like, my alter ego is Sasha Fierce, and we were like, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
But then she dropped it because
She dropped it because Sasha Fierce just feels so weird.
Well, I read that it's because she felt confident in her own skin and that persona helped get her to that place. It's no longer a persona, it is who she is.
Even though she's short, she's a tall queen.
Yeah.
Up here. Mm-hmm. Up here in the
But
crown.
what about Adele?
So, yeah. I love Adele. I think Adele is amazing. She's wonderful, but as a tall queen, I don't necessarily think of her like that.
I don't either. I'm not sure where to put her on
I'd
the
give
list.
her a B.
A B?
I'd give her a B.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, no, B sounds right. B sounds right.
B.
B.
Hello. Just kidding.
All right, next up we have JoJo Siwa.
Oh!
What energy does she give? When you look at her,
That picture's just crazy.
when you look at this
That picture's like, Mom, look, I got makeup on.
when you look at this lovely picture, what energy does this give you?
5'6".
5'6". It is a little. She is a little taller.
5'7".
5'8" and a half.
What? She gives 5'6" energy to me. What about to you?
Yeah, I literally thought she was like 5'4", and I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing, but in my head, it just seems like the energy of someone who like is retreating a little.
Yeah. She seems probably like a cool person.
I think she's probably a cool
She's just
person.
like not really in my world, like.
But Yeah, I don't see her as herself ever. I only see her as like a performer.
Yes.
And the way that I see her in performing doesn't seem the most confident.
What do you rank her?
This is really bad because she's technically a peer because she's in the same space.
Yeah, okay.
You know?
Yeah.
So it's a little bit strange.
Okay. So maybe we should.
But I do feel like probably D.
Oh my God. Oh.
Nothing against her. It's just we're talking about Tall Queen energy. I'm just not feeling Tall Queen energy.
D.
Can't say I know anything about her personally.
D.
Okay.
She's probably incredible, and that probably worked out for her.
Yeah.
Okay. I was just talking about this.
Storm.
Storm.
And not just any storm, the animated
The Halle Berry storm. I mean, animated storm. Okay, how tall do you think Storm is? Storm is hot.
5'11".
Yes,
Really?
correct. Yes.
Okay.
So Storm is from X-Men. She controls the weather, and she's got a hot-ass suit on.
Very hot ass suit.
So what's the vibe? Okay.
Sorry, what?
What's the vibe?
I mean, that's pretty powerful to control the weather.
I think she's
to
a
have
boss.
that ability, because that is affecting everything. It's not just affecting the people, it's affecting the environment.
In some comics, Storm marries Black Panther and then becomes the queen of Wakanda Forever, which is fucking
That's wild.
awesome.
Yeah. And she could control the weather in that environment?
That actually makes me want to kind of like
That's
put her up.
crazy.
B, A, A?
I'm going S. Controls the environment.
S?
Controls controls the weather?
Okay. Okay, all of our S's have the same hair.
That's our requirement.
This is us, and this is our S's.
All right, who's
Okay,
next?
you.
Let's find out.
You, honey.
We got Mariah.
Oh, boy. Always
Mariah
be my
Carey.
baby. How tall is she? Wait, let me guess.
Yeah.
5'10".
A little bit shorter.
5'9".
5'9". But she does give taller energy than 5'9", I think.
I love Mariah Carey.
Yeah.
I was obsessed with Mariah Carey.
She's amazing.
Like, had all of her CDs, obsessed.
Extremely talented.
Lately, I feel like Mariah Carey just gives me this vibe of like, all right, I got out of bed and here I am.
Like she's
Does she
over
not?
it? Like she's burnt out?
Yeah.
She doesn't quite have the energy of being super excited to be doing what she's doing in the same way that she once did. So I feel
give her
like
a B.
B. I feel B as well.
Wow, same page.
Same page.
Sorry, Mariah. Jennifer Hudson.
Jennifer
Ooh.
Hudson. Wait, tell me a little bit about her. I don't know much about her.
So Jennifer Hudson was on American Idol. She's incredible. She was also in Dreamgirls with Beyonce. She now has her own talk show. She's super powerful. I really love her.
What energy does she give? I feel like I don't know quite enough about her. What
Okay.
energy does she give to you?
She gives me like not untouchable, like friendly and open, and you could have a conversation with her on the street, but also you could sit and watch her perform for thousands of people and be like, holy
That feels like
shit.
tall queen energy to me.
Yeah, no, she's very tall queen energy.
Yeah. What does she feel like?
I don't know if I can put her above Mariah. I mean, Mariah's fucking amazing. B.
B? Okay. Do you feel bad about that?
Am I gonna get burned for this? Okay, I give her B.
Okay.
Because she's great, but like, as Amanda, I'm not like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not like Tilda and Storm.
Yeah. When you see
We
them.
have a vibe going on right now.
Yeah, Tilda and Storm.
Okay.
Taylor Swift.
Okay, yeah. She's a tall princess.
Do you know her height? Have you heard how tall
5'11".
she is? 5'11".
She's 5'11".
Is that well known? She gives tall energy in her performing, but not her character. Does that make sense?
Yes, I agree. I think her as a businesswoman is super tall energy. Like, Eras Tour, incredible, so successful. What she does is amazing, and her fans like make sure that she is completely untouchable, and I kind of love that she just has that.
Yeah.
I think she is amazing. I like her music. I don't listen to a lot of it, but I think that she is an amazing businesswoman performer.
Same, yeah, and she's incredible at performing.
Yeah.
She's very, very talented.
Yeah.
She's done so many things that people have only dreamed of doing.
Yes.
She makes it a reality somehow. She thinks it, she does it. I think that's very tall energy. But when I hear her speak, it doesn't give quite as much of that. So I would say that's what
she's
knocks
very
it down.
sweet and kind of,
Yeah, I feel like A or B would be appropriate.
I think, oh shit, I don't know. What do you think?
It's very close between A and B.
I think B.
I think B
I don't
too.
know.
I think we're gonna get grilled for this one.
It's gonna kill us.
We're gonna
loves Taylor
We're gonna get destroyed.
She's gonna kill us.
Don't let Twitter
Fine.
see this.
B.
Don't let Twitter see this.
Fans, please don't come after us. We love her. We think she's great. Okay. Serena Williams.
Serena Williams.
Guess how tall she is?
She gives very tall vibes. 6 foot?
She's 5'9".
What?
Yeah.
She gives such tall vibes.
She's all muscle. And she's
I think it is the muscle too, and the way that she moves her body with such fluidity. Like there's not a single movement she can't do effortlessly.
I think her vibe is power,
Yeah.
strength.
Yes. I think she embodies.
I give her an A.
I think she embodies everything that you would think of as a tall queen.
Yep.
For me, it would just be, is it S or A? Maybe A. Because I haven't seen much of her energy outside of
I think A.
performing. I think A is safe.
Okay, A.
A is safe.
Sorry, honey, you're right there.
It's not a bad spot.
No, it's great. A is fucking
It's a good
awesome.
spot. Blake Lively.
Okay, Ryan Reynolds' wife. Cool.
Do you know how tall she is?
5'11".
5'10".
5'10". Okay.
10. So she does give taller vibes.
She's very tall.
Yeah.
She was in Gossip Girl, Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants. You love that movie?
That was my second favorite movie.
I thought so.
Right after Home Alone.
Oh, I love Home Alone. Mm-hmm. You haven't seen it?
No, Home Alone is my favorite movie.
Oh, it is?
Yes. I've seen some interviews from her, and she gives very tall, confident vibes.
She seems like a boss, for
She
sure.
seems like a boss. She seems very, very confident in herself.
Yeah.
I feel like she doesn't.
She's not Storm and Tilda vibes, though.
No, close, but
Close.
not quite. Yeah, I mean, this is like commanding like what the is going on.
Yeah.
I think A or B would be.
I give her a B, I think.
Yeah, and I think that's a good spot to be.
Because I feel like when she comes into a room, I'm like, aw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you want to hang out.
Yeah, not like,
Yeah. Yeah. You're not like absolutely destroyed.
yeah, exactly. Guys, these are our rankings right now, but it could always change.
There's gonna be a lot of movement here in a couple years. Like
Yeah.
I see
She-Hulk.
I see Zendaya going up. I see She-Hulk getting more confident.
Yeah, I see Mariah Carey staying.
So this is shifting.
We stay.
We're never moving.
Okay, this is Jennifer Coolidge. How tall do you think she is?
You know what? She does give tall energy.
She does.
I think the hair helps.
She really does.
She feels like 5'10".
She's 5'10".
Okay.
I love Jennifer Coolidge.
She very much gives, I don't give a single what you say about me. Say whatever you want. I'm doing my thing.
Yes.
You're gonna like me or love me. I'm not trying to appeal to everyone. Not
Yes.
trying to be broadly appealing. Whoever likes me will like me, and that's the way it is.
Yes,
I think
that's her vibe.
Very strong.
It's strong. And if she
energy.
came into a room, I would have been like,
Yeah, I'd be like, what's she doing?
like
What's she doing?
she's a fucking badass.
Yeah, boss vibes.
Boss vibes. I give her an A.
I think A feels
Okay.
right.
A. Look at her.
It's not like Storm, where
Jennifer Coolidge.
if Storm walked in, I would have to bow down to my
I would
knees.
die.
Yeah.
I want a hot dog real bad.
Is someone in here f***ing a pie?
Oh my God. Killed it.
Yeah,
Somebody here f***ing a pie.
that's good.
Actually, when I do The Chosen, it sounds like Jennifer Coolidge. The Chosen.
What?
Wait a second. Now this is very Chosen.
This doesn't sound like
This
Jennifer
feels
Coolidge.
very Jennifer Coolidge.
Okay, if you do,
These gays are trying to kill
I
me.
feel like if you do feminine chosen, it is.
This is my Chosen. Chosen has a butthole mouth. Think about it. Chosen has a butthole
Has
mouth.
a butthole mouth?
Yeah.
I guess I've never noticed that he's got a butthole mouth.
Well, now I give him a butthole mouth.
I think he's always had a butthole mouth.
Okay, next queen.
Laura Dern.
Oh!
Laura Dern.
From Jurassic Park
Yep,
and
yep.
Big Little Lies. Laura Dern is a badass.
She's a badass.
And tall. 5'10".
5'10", exactly.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's for me. Laura Dern is a badass.
She's a badass, but I feel like she gives me Blake
Lively vibes.
kind of vibes of like, I'd be really interested if she came into a room to like talk to her and hear
Yeah.
what she's about.
Yeah.
But not like get on my knees and worship Storm.
Exactly.
Level.
She gives me like actor, like PC, very PC vibes, like very much like hello, hello. Yeah, I feel bad that JoJo is on D, but
I think she's hanging there.
yeah,
I
she's
think
hanging. She's having a good
She's
time.
having a good time.
Okay.
She needs her own lane.
Okay. Yeah.
All
true.
right. Let's put her at B. What you
Okay. Laura's at B.
think? Yeah.
Okay. Megan Thee Stallion.
I feel like she is short, but she gives taller vibes.
She's 5'10".
She's 5'10".
She's 5'10". She's
get-
tall.
Damn. I don't know why, but her body type looks like she's smaller, but also tall at the same time.
No, yeah, she's tall.
Yeah.
Megan Thee Stallion, I think, is incredible.
Extremely good at everything she does. Very attractive.
Very attractive.
Very confident.
Yep.
Also gives vibes of I don't give a what you think about me. I'm doing my own thing.
Exactly.
I'm in my own lane, much like JoJo Siwa's in her own lane.
And She-Hulk.
She-Hulk.
is in
They
her
got their
lane.
own lanes, but it feels
Yeah,
like
we need it.
she's in her own lane as well.
I think Megan Thee Stallion is a boss-ass bitch.
I think she's up there. I don't know how high. I don't know if she's like up in the clouds.
Are we S?
Is she stratosphere? Or is she just in the atmosphere?
She feels like an S to me, but I don't know.
I don't know. I'm split between S or
A.
A? Okay.
I don't know.
I don't know either. Can we put her a little bit in the middle of them?
Yeah, can we put it right here? Look at, she's so close to us. Hey, Megan.
Close.
So she's an A&a.
A&a.
Okay.
A+.
She's an A+.
Yeah.
Bitch.
This one, we got Lady Dimitrescu.
Oh, Lady Dimitrescu.
Lady Dimitrescu.
Lady Dimitrescu. Not really sure. Resident Evil.
She gives very, very, very tall vibes.
She is super fucking tall.
We've had you play her multiple times in sketches.
Yes, I played her. It was excellent.
You just recently played her in Video Games Are Real 2024.
It was amazing. She's a bit devilish.
Devilish, but very confident. She definitely does not give a shit about what anyone
She does not give a fuck.
No.
How tall is she?
Do you know how tall she is? Do you remember? You've heard it before.
6'9"? 9'6".
9'6". 9'6".
Is she 9'6"?
She's literally 9'6".
Holy shit.
She gives very tall vibes.
She kind of talks like this.
And she wears heels, and she wears a tall hat. So when you're seeing her in her full getup, she's like 7 feet tall.
She's always kind of like, come here, where are you?
She's commanding. You can't say no to her.
She's kind of fucking intense.
I think it's gonna be an S.
I think it's an S.
I think there's no way.
Look at us with our hair!
Yeah. Yeah.
Damn.
There's no way to not be.
So I feel like our S's just have this like mysterious vibe, and they're just like, I don't give a vibes.
I almost feel like S tier, they're not human. They're from a different dimension.
Yeah, Tilda's not human.
Yeah.
This is Jane Lynch. Been around forever. Glee. And
oh, she was in Wreck-It Ralph.
She's in Party Down. She was in Glee. She was in almost all the Christopher Guest movies except for
She's in a lot of stuff, and she's extremely talented. And everything she does, she has a very commanding energy.
She's amazing and very tall.
Yeah.
You know how tall she is? Oh, wow.
I saw 6 feet, which
she's my height.
Crazy.
She's my height.
That's crazy. I was gonna guess 5'11".
She's my height.
She's your height.
She always has this kind of like badass attitude.
Yeah.
Where she's always like, come on, girls, let me tell you what's going on here.
I think she very much gives very tall queen vibes.
Yeah. When she walks into a room, I do feel a little bit more intimidated than like Laura Dern.
I think that's why she should be at A.
All right.
What do you think?
I'm sorry, Megan. We're gonna put her right here. All right. Don't fight, you guys.
All right. Next up, Nicole Kidman.
We come to this place for magic. Somehow heartbreak feels good in a place like this. So that's Nicole Kidman.
Well, yes. But here they are.
6'1".
She's 5'11".
Oh.
She gives taller energy, doesn't she?
She's married to Keith Urban. She's been in a ton of movies. Moulin Rouge, one of my favorite movies ever.
I feel like if she were to walk in a room, I'd be like, I feel something from her direction.
I saw her once in person, and she gave off this like almost like she was floating vibes. And Tom Cruise is really short, and she was married to him, and they looked great. So you can date short people.
I feel like she's probably up there at A. I feel like A or B, but I think A.
Her and Jane Lynch, look at that.
Yeah.
Do you think they would ever hang out?
No.
Okay, Princess Peach.
I saw that Princess Peach is over 6 feet.
She's 6'1".
What the f? Princess Peach is taller than you?
Princess Peach is taller than me.
That doesn't make any sense in my head. I thought she was like 5 foot and Mario was 4 feet.
No, Mario's really tiny. Yeah, Mario's really tiny, and she is very tall. And her and Mario are together?
That's questionable.
What?
I don't think there's ever been any confirmation or not.
Are they dating?
I don't think so. I don't think there's ever been any confirmation.
Is she single?
Bowser's trying to marry her.
Oh, that's never.
She's getting courted by Bowser.
Of course.
Yeah.
Bowser's like, ah.
She's a boss.
She's a businesswoman. She's busy. She's 6'1". She's Princess Peach.
That's crazy. She's 6'1" in my head.
She's single.
She's 6'1"?
Yeah, she's 6'1".
I can't see her taller than you. Why do I feel like she gives
Nicole Kidman vibes?
I feel like she gives Nicole Kidman vibes.
She does, because she's really tall, but she feels very, I don't want to say feminine, but very like...
That floaty vibes, right? Like,
floaty. She feels very floaty.
Yeah. Actually, her character literally floats.
She might not have feet. She might
her
not
character
have feet.
literally floats in Mario too. I feel like...
She's a B.
I think she's a B. After seeing Mario the movie too, like kind of soured my opinion of her.
Pratt?
I think her character was so poorly written in the Mario.
Really?
movie. Yeah.
Yeah, she's a B.
Next up, we have
Don't sleep on Princess Peach.
Uma Thurman.
Uma Thurman is one of my favorite actors. Probably because the Kill Bill movies are some of my favorites.
Yes, yes.
She's unbelievable.
She's untouchable.
Used to be married to Ethan Hawke, who's also a shorty, but he's incredible.
I was in the same vicinity as her. I think it was the red carpet premiere for Star Wars Force Awakens. And she was across the aisle from me, and I just felt this commanding force from her. Like, I was like, what the f? It was like, I felt it, then I saw her. The force was within her, and I felt the force.
Really? Did you stand next to her? Did you talk to her?
No, I didn't talk to her. You think I'm gonna talk to Uma Thurman?
I don't know.
You think I'm gonna be like, hey, Uma Thurman, what's up? Big fan?
Yeah.
I love when you wiggled your big toe in Pulp Fiction. Or was that Kill Bill?
That's Kill Bill.
That's Kill Bill.
Wiggle your big toe.
Yeah, no, she gives such strong.
She probably would have
vibes.
laughed her ass off if you said that.
She probably gets that all the time, but
Really?
she.
I know where she is for me.
I think she's S.
I think she's S too.
S.
Look at us.
Look at that. Look, and we're just as close to each other as we were.
Oh
at the
my
red
God!
carpet.
Now you get to say wiggle your
Hey,
big toe,
big
Uber, and then
fan.
she goes.
Yeah, I do feel like she would backhand me, and I would do 6 backflips before landing.
And then you stand.
But I would land on my feet. Yeah.
Okay, well, we found her. She's not missing anymore. Kate Middleton.
Oh, good.
Catherine, Princess of Wales. She is 5'9",
Okay.
and she went missing for a while, aka not missing. She
went missing from the internet.
She went missing from the internet, and people were freaking out.
They thought something was up.
And they gave her no space and no time, and she's married to Prince William. I don't know who she is.
I don't know enough about her.
I don't know anything about her.
Yeah.
I feel like she's very calculated. I feel like everything she does is written for her. All we know is that, she had a photo photoshopped of her with her kids, which was crazy. Is she She-Hulk?
See.
Sorry,
I will
Princess of
see
Wales.
that she gets on this tier. This looks like her with a green filter.
Yeah, it does, actually. They look the same. Look at them.
Wow. Same person, maybe.
Same person.
We got Leslie Jones.
Leslie Jones is a badass.
Yes, she is.
On
She gives very
SNL,
tall
stand
vibes.
up. Not on SNL anymore. How tall is she?
6 feet. 6 feet. She's your height. What?
Sometimes I see them and I'm like, whoa, they're really tall.
And then you walk up next to them and they're
And
the
I'm
same
like,
height as you?
oh, right. But I guess it's different vibes.
Yeah, different
She gives
vibes.
like a boom,
She
boss
really does.
ass.
She really does. I think she's A.
Really?
I think she's up there. What do you think? What were you thinking?
Yeah, I was gonna say B-A.
Do you want to do B plus?
Yeah, let's give it a B+.
Okay, cool.
Hey, Jane. Oh no, let's put it right here.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
Do you think they would hang out?
No, I don't.
Okay, this is my last one. Jordan Sparks, 6 feet.
6 feet.
How am I supposed to breathe without air? No air with Chris Brown, also American Idol. She's amazing, she's cool. I don't think about her that often, but has a great voice. Do you know who she is?
No.
That's okay. She's the youngest winner in American Idol history. Does that help?
That helps a lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
So where do we want to put her? I feel like C.
I guess. I don't know much about her.
She seems cool. I actually don't know that much about her either.
C is in the middle of the road, I guess. And this C means don't know much about them, apparently.
There you go, Jordan.
Okay, all right.
So we have a lot left, and we're running out of time, so we're gonna rapid fire these, guys.
Oh, speaking of which, we already mentioned this person before, Cher. Very tall vibes.
Very, very tall vibes and power vibes, and I'm obsessed with Cher. And how tall is she?
5'7".
But this is our example, is that she gives off such tall queen vibes.
Yes, she does. I think she's A or S. I think she's up
Well, we only have one more spot. I think she's S, but that's just me.
there. I'm okay with going S
Really?
for her. Yeah, she gives those vibes.
Sorry, Megan Thee Stallion. There she is.
There
Look
we
at
go.
us. We're so close.
Perfect. Next up, we have Sophie Turner.
Okay, so I did see that Shane and Spencer last year did Joe Jonas on their short.
Is she married to them?
They were married and they're divorced.
Oh, got
But
it.
she was taller than him, and she's from Game of Thrones. She's amazing. Again, I don't know that much about her, but she is a very tall, elegant-looking woman.
She gives tall, but not like super tall.
Okay.
She is 5'9".
Okay.
I think she gives about 5'9" in my head, but very regal in her.
I don't know if her
demeanor.
vibe is like very confident though, but she gives
Yeah,
regal.
regal in her demeanor, but not necessarily as confident as I
Okay.
would think to get her way up there.
Yeah. What do you think?
I think this could be a safe B.
A safe B?
Yeah.
Okay. She's with Princess Peach.
Yeah.
What's up, girl?
We got Gigi Hadid.
Okay. Super hot, super gorgeous. Was had a baby with Zayn.
She had a baby with Zayn.
Had baby with Zayn, and he was on One Direction.
He was on that One Direction.
He was on One Direction, and he's not anymore, and they're not together anymore.
Oh, so none of that information is pertinent.
Nope.
To the
so
recent
now I'm
times.
just wasting time.
Good.
How tall is she?
5'10".
I think she's tall and incredible and like.
She gives very powerful energy.
Does she give the most confident though, like our tops?
Not quite.
Yeah.
Not quite that tall or powerful or confident.
She feels like a C or a B to me.
I think.
I'll let you decide.
I don't know enough about her other than seeing pictures.
Okay.
All right, I guess that's.
It's our C ladies.
I guess our C ladies.
Honey, tell us more about you. Communicate. That's what that is.
Just so happens these people I have not really seen moving. I've seen pictures, but I have not seen them moving much.
Yeah. Same.
Yeah. All right, we got Gwendolyn Christie.
Incredible. Also Game of Thrones.
Also gives very tall vibes.
Very tall vibes, because she is.
She is very tall.
How tall is she?
You want to guess?
6'4".
6'3".
6'3".
Very tall and commanding vibes.
My husband's height.
Captain Phasma in Star Wars.
But yeah, she was also
Game
on
of
the show
Thrones.
Sandman. Which I
Sandman.
didn't watch much of, but she gives like.
I think she kind of gives the same vibes as
Tilda?
Tilda.
Are they all gonna be just bleach blonde hair people? Except for Cher.
Yeah, Cher's good.
I don't know if she's all the way up
she
there
might
though.
Be A.
I don't
think
know.
she's A. I haven't seen enough of her as a person without being a character. Her characters give S, but I think her as a person, I don't know enough about her.
I agree. So is it A?
I think
Is
A.
it A?
I think A. Let's do
All right.
A.
This is our last A.
Okay, we'll have to
So if
fight.
we need more A, we have to negotiate
Or fight.
or fight.
We only got 2 more.
Okay, 2 more.
Tyra Banks.
Woo. Tyra Banks
Tyra
was the host of
Banks.
America's Next Top Model, which did not age well. That's fine. But Tyra Banks was a swimsuit model, an incredible Victoria's Secret model. Like she is tall.
She is tall. She's 5'11".
She's 5'11". Oh my
5'11".
God, she's a little bit shorter than me.
Did you think she was taller than you? Or
Yeah, I definitely
really?
thought she was taller than me.
I feel like she gives very tall vibes, but for some reason, a little bit nervous.
Feels like she doesn't fully know herself.
Yeah, which would.
Or she knows herself, but.
But she's not being able to present the self that she knows.
yeah.
She feels like it needs to be a little bit more calculated to fit into what like others expect from her.
Yes.
Which to me would knock her down a few tiers at least.
I kind of agree.
Yeah.
Is she with JoJo Siwa?
I think somewhere around here feels right.
What about C minus?
D plus.
Okay, D plus.
No, C minus. C minus.
C minus.
Okay.
Well done. You
Oh,
did it.
we got one left.
Guys, this is our last tall queen.
Are you ready for this one? It's a real person named Catwoman.
I've seen Catwoman. Oh yeah,
Catwoman.
I've seen Michelle Pfeiffer play Catwoman.
But have you seen this Catwoman?
I have not seen this Catwoman. How tall is she?
She's 5'9".
Okay.
She gives shorter.
She gives shorter.
She still feels
She's like-
confident, but maybe it's the cat
Limber.
persona. It's like
Yeah.
sneaking around, not to be
Sneaky.
seen.
Yeah.
I think she's D tier, I would say.
D?
Yeah. She doesn't give tall vibes to me.
D.
What do you think?
I think D.
Okay.
I think D because I'm going off of one of the Batman movies.
Okay.
We're all gonna get slayed for this.
And we haven't seen the
We're gonna
animated
get
version.
slayed for this.
All right. Yeah.
She's really fun in that show.
Is D too low for her?
I think Emily's gonna kick our fucking ass.
Yeah. Emily's.
Okay, we're gonna. No.
What?
No.
What?
Because we're tall queens and we're confident we're gonna stay strong. She's gonna,
Yes.
She and JoJo Siwa are gonna, do their thing.
That's right. Wow, we're such
Wow.
tall queens and we felt so confident in all of our decisions. How do you feel about where we placed everyone?
I feel really, really good about it.
Yeah.
I still think Megan could maybe be up here, but again, I think that's okay. I think the S's are incredible. I feel so confident about that.
So do I. I feel like Megan will be up there within a year or two. If we
Yeah.
revisit this.
Agreed.
I feel good about.
I feel good about it.
I think that there might be some shifts in coming years.
I feel like she could maybe.
You think she
No,
should?
no.
No,
it's
you're
fine.
confident.
Let's keep her here.
You're confident with your decision.
Now I feel good. I feel good.
Okay, now you feel good here?
Now I feel good.
Should she slide over?
Yeah.
Okay.
This could all change in the next year, but Anthony and I feel really good about this list. And we feel really good that we are up with Cher and Uma Thurman. That's our tall queen tier list. we have ranked the queens from all over the web. Guys, put in the comments any other tier list that you want us to do. We did short kings, tall queens, and also let us know how you feel about our rankings. If you agree, if you would move people up, if you would keep JoJo Siwa at D. Just let us know what you guys think.
We're down to fight you in the comments.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.